So we're going to lengthen the right arm away from the body in a tabletop position, and the same with the other arm on the out breath. Think about your alignment here. On the out breath, we're extending and lengthening through the left leg. Keep those hips in alignment, don't collapse in the lumbar spine. Keep the back of the neck strong, and on the out breath, extend and lengthen through the other leg. Keep drawing the navel towards the spine. Now we're going to extend opposite arm to opposite leg with engagement. Think about that belt of muscle. Think about this movement as coming from a strong center, extending and lengthening away from a strong center on the out breath. Breathing in, floating the arms and legs down, and drawing a line in that mat. Again, on the out breath, extend and lengthen. Think about the alignment. Are your hips in alignment? Are your shoulders in alignment? And on the last time now, breathing out, and on the in-breath, floating arm and leg down, push buttocks towards heels for a rest. Now, on the in-breath, let's draw a line on that mat with your nose extending through the spine. Now scoop the abdominals in. Let's do that again. We're mobilizing our spine now in both directions. Okay, take a breath in for a rest, and now we're coming onto the front of our body, placing the arms in a W position, pushing hip bones and pubic bone into the mat. Scoop those abdominals up from the mat on an out breath. Couple of tummy scoops here, lifting the waist up, as you can see, from the mat. Now take an in-breath in, and we're going to extend opposite arm to opposite leg at the same time, scooping those abdominals in and pushing the hip bones and the pubic bone into the mat. Breathing in, let's float arm and leg down. On the out breath, let's do the same on the other side, all the time lifting that waist up from the mat. Well done. Breathing in again, extend and lengthen. It's the same feeling of extending and lengthening from a strong center. Last time on the out breath, floating arm and leg down together. Okay, coming onto the side of the body, place that block on the supporting arm, lift the waist up from the mat, and extend and lengthen through both legs, hips and knees in alignment. Extend and lengthen through the top leg to hip level, and start painting little circles on that opposite wall without getting any other part of the body involved. 8 circles forward, 8 circles back, and then we're going to really flex through the foot, big toe towards the ground, so slightly pigeon toed feeling. Keep lengthening through the leg out of the hip bone. 3 sets of 8 here. Make sure that shoulder is nice and soft still, and you're not hunching the shoulders up. Check you've still got your engagement. Okay, floating that leg down. Let's bend the knees now into a tabletop position, palms of the hands together. We're going to paint a big circle with our upper arm, following the hand with our gaze and integrating with the breath. So we're breathing in as we open up, mobilizing the chest and shoulders, breathing out as we complete the circle. One more with the breath, really thinking about relaxing and opening up through the chest, the neck and the shoulders. Let's do exactly the same again on the other side. Place that block on the supporting arm, extend and lengthen. Keep the gaze directly forward. It's got the back of the neck long. We got the hips stacked one on top of the other, knees stacked one on top of the other. Extend and lengthen through that top leg. We're painting those circles again. So 8 circles forward and 8 circles back without getting any other part of the body involved. Let's really commit to flexing through that foot, big toe towards the ground. Keep extending and lengthening out of the hip bones. So we're doing 3 sets of 8. Don't forget to breathe. I hope you're still breathing now. Keep those shoulders melting down. If you need balance, hand in front. Let's bend those knees, tabletop position, palms of the hands together. We're drawing those big circles now, opening up through the chest, really mobilizing those shoulder joints and allowing those muscles to open up, release and relax. One more, breathing in as we open up, breathing out as we complete that circle. Well done. Okay, so let's come on to our backs now with the knees bent hip width apart. We want to check that our spine and our pelvis is in neutral. So a few little pelvic tilts here, checking we've got a little gap in the lumbar, but not too much. Let's place the legs now into a tabletop position. Check that you've got that engagement, that you're engaging that belt of muscle. On the out breath, we're dipping each toe down onto the mat as though we've got a little puddle there. We're just dipping the toes down into that puddle without changing our alignment or lifting up in the lumbar. If you want to increase the effort, imagine that puddle is slightly further away now. Just check that you're not allowing that neck to flex, and just check you're still in neutral. Breathing in. On the out breath, let's roll that foot along the ground as though we've got a tennis ball under it. Breathing in on the out breath, let's scoop the abdominals in, lifting the head, neck and chest, and do the same thing again. So we're not allowing the foot to come down. It's as though we're rolling that little imaginary tennis ball along the ground. Place that foot down, and we'll do the same on the other side. On the out breath, lifting that foot up slightly, rolling that imaginary tennis ball along the ground. Breathing in, let's scoop those abdominals in and do the same thing. Keep checking that you've kept your alignment. The tips of the shoulder blades should be in connection with the mat, and you're scooping your abdominals in. So we're finishing with crisscross for the abdominals. Breathing into the center, breathing out as we rotate the upper torso to the side. Now little pulses. Let's think about pulsing from the center, the abdominals. Draw the knees towards the chest just to finish off. Relax that lumbar spine into the mat. And let's come up into a seated position. I'm going to open the legs up, bending through the knees, sitting high on the sitting bones. Let's place the hands in a prayer position and rotate to each side of the room on an out breath. Keep thinking about lengthening up through the spine. Keep thinking about sliding the shoulder blades down. If you want to work harder, extend through the legs a little bit more. But check you're not collapsing in that lumbar spine, and finish off with a lovely stretch. Okay, well done. Place one foot in front of the other so the knees are folded. Breathing in to extend the arms over the head. Breathing out as you extend forward. Keep a connection with both sitting bones on the mat there. Breathing into that rib cage. Think about that thoracic lateral breathing rolling up through the spine. Well done. You've just completed your workout in under 10 minutes. Thank you.